What the heck? Good morning, guys and gals, and welcome to the last day of June, Monday, June 30th. Hope you guys brought some chat. I don't got much chat, but I got plenty of coffee. Just about coffeeed out. They changed the wife's schedule again. She didn't go in till 11:30. No, she went in at 10:30. No, she went in at 11. I can't keep track of it. 9:30 one night, 10:30 one night, 7:30 one night, 11 o'clock the next night. She's not home from work yet, let's just put it that way. And she's planning on a kayaking expedition today with her friends from work that were off last night after she worked all night long. Why do I think I'm going to be a widower by the end of this day? Because she's going to be too tired to doggy paddle. Good morning, Tony. Hope you're doing good this morning, bud. Let me see here. Car, what is up? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, man, what a weekend. What a weekend. I am not glad it's over, though. That means tomorrow I got to go back to work. This is my only day off. Man, I can't wait until these bloody channels take off and I don't have to work no more. All I got to do is travel and do investigations and get filthy stinking rich and open my own haunted museum and yeah. What? Oh, shut up. Damn technology. Oh, what? I don't care about. I'm trying to coffee up. Anyway, I went to bed when she left at 10:30. Wound up sleeping until almost 6 o'clock this morning. I feel like half my day's gone. Almost 7.5 hours of sleep. I feel like half my day's gone. Woke up, come in here, started the coffee, sat down. You guys, from past Mondays know Monday is our trash pickup. I sat here and I sat here and I sat here till almost 7 o'clock. Didn't hear a trash truck running anywhere. Normally they're running at 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, today is the 30th of June. It's not a holiday. Why not? Why ain't I hearing trash trucks? So I drug trash and recycling down to the corner or down to the edge of the road, and I said, screw it. If they come and pick it up, they come and pick it up. If they don't, we'll just add to it all week long till they actually have to get out of their truck to do something, which normally, they don't. So if it can't be picked up with the giant pinchy claws, then it sits at your curb lawn until the animals eat it. Oh, let me see here. Oh, I got my third Samsung Galaxy Friday. I'm amassing a collection of broke phones. But I got a case for this one. That's what I need is a decent case. I seen one yesterday. Somebody had picked it up. And go figure, somebody from a Bigfoot group had found a case, a really nice case, like an OtterBox, with a big Bigfoot on the back of it, and it's got like the screen cover and stuff. Looks really really cool. I'd like to find one with a ghost or something on it. Um, Even if I could get a custom made box done with, like our little paranormal papa, me sitting there holding the cat ball and everything. I think that'd be really cool, but just something. But yeah, I'm stuck with my moldy green case or my green blue or whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, good morning, Stephen. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good. Well, it's a long weekend because it's Canada Day. Whew. Canada Day, I love that. There's Sarah. Good morning, beautiful. Hope you're doing well this morning. I wasn't sure how many people were actually going to show up for this or show up close to being on time because I was so busy working on uh, getting the investigation done at the brewery and working all weekend, flip flopping my schedule around where I'm going in at night instead of waiting till the morning time. That way, I've actually got like whole days that I don't have to do anything till like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And I wound up falling asleep Saturday night and sleeping until like 2:30 in the morning when I was planning on being at work at that time. The wife took off for work at 7:30. I passed out like at 8 o'clock, woke up at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. So, had to take my 3 hours to, 2.5 hours to drink my coffee and get woke up and get vision straight in this eye before I even tried to venture out. By that time, she was off work, so I just had her take me to work, and I worked yesterday morning and then came home and for some reason didn't sleep and then had to go out and do part two of the investigation um, at the brewery, all powered up and ready to go. Since, a month ago when we went, they managed to eat every battery that I had put in the devices just 4 hours earlier. They consumed them all like crazy. Almost like they were psychic too, and that's the really weird thing is it's like they knew what devices I was going to pull out before I even pulled them out. So they were either eating the battery power or they were letting something power up and then it was freezing. So, yeah, I made sure that, oh, there's the wifey now. So she must have got off just a little bit early, probably for her kayaking trip. It's not really a trip. I mean, she's going to go like 7 miles south of here to Edwardsburg, Michigan, and pick up the river there and take the river to Elkhart, where they're going to have cars waiting, and then everybody who left their cars in Edwardsburg, they're going to drive back up there, and then she's going to, well, it's supposed to be like a 4 hour trip. So, at least she's going to get out of the house and do something. I myself, I prefer to go out at night. Um, the sun and stuff like that, this humidity has just eaten me alive, burnt my little bald head. Uh, been wearing t-shirts, which by the way, I got on my brand new Southern Michigan Paranormals t-shirt that I got from Danny. Um, he told me last Saturday at Ghostorama, he said, you've been a member of the group now for 4 years. I don't know why you never got a t-shirt. So here's one of our new ones. Let's see here. As we'll call it 51st State Day. Oh, nobody wants to go upstream. No, believe it or not, my. Oh no, you're not. You turn your happy ass back on. I ain't done with you yet. Whew, I ain't awake yet. Um, my cousin and I tried that once in a Banu, which, if you're familiar at all with small watercraft, a Banu is a double hulled canoe. It's the hull on it is set up like a boat, so it's double hulled. It's got an inner hull and an outer hull. And we went down the Missinawall River from Marion, Indiana, all the way out to the dam, to the reservoir. And once we got to the mouth of the reservoir, we turned around and walked it. There was no paddling. There was no paddling back up. We actually, luckily, this was in the late summer, so the water level was down. It was only about um, lower chest deep. So we wound up walking at like 5 miles back up the river, and yeah, that was an experience. Water snakes, copperheads, water mossicans. See them sitting on a log in the water, or sitting on a rock, or something like that. Then all of a sudden they're gone. You'll see two 16-year-olds break the records for vertical jump. There you go. There you go. You find a low-hanging tree limb, you grab it, jump up, grab a hold of it, and you spring yourself right off the riverbed, right back up into the boat. Ugh. Couldn't do that now without breaking a hip. 51st state. U.S. doesn't want this drama. They're stupid if we try to take Canada. Canada's been a good friend, and frankly, I like having the two countries right there together. Not that I've had a chance to come up and visit in 24 years, but I'd really like to again sometime. My brother-in-law and I did a 5 mile up the river trip in a 10-foot flat bottom boat. Once was wiped out. Once was wiped out at the end. Hey, me, good to see you. No one wants a 51st state. Well, they've had the design for years for a 51 state flag. And frankly, I don't care. Honestly, I would gladly welcome Canada as our 51st state voluntarily. Voluntarily. But they're not retarded, so they're not going to do it. As we call it, Cuba North. Now, come on. Your government isn't perfect, but it isn't as bad as, having, Fidel Castro. um, yeah. I mean, I know you guys have a real hard time finding a good prime minister, just like we have a real hard time finding a good president. But hey, if the world was perfect, wouldn't it be so boring? I mean, seriously, think about it. If it wasn't for all the dumb shit that goes on. Wouldn't life be so boring? I always looked at election day like a crapshoot. Might be okay, might not be okay. Usually tilting more toward, but it. My God, did y'all see the most recent where he dropped the F bomb before leaving to go meet with NATO? After bad mouthing, CNN, MSNBC, all those pointing out to reporters in the crowd that their companies were garbage and stuff like that, and then turns around and drops the F bomb before he leaves to get on Marine One to head to the airport. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a lot of respect for Bush back right after 9/11 when he was on national television at Ground Zero and he had on his little flight jacket thing and he was angry, he was sad, he was very emotional. And he said, we will find them sons of bitches and we will bring them to justice. And I thought, man, a president that actually said sons of bitches on national television, I like him. Trump, talking about the whole deal with Iran and, all that mess going on over there. And he drops the F bomb, and I'm thinking, nope, still looks retarded. Still looks stupid to me. Let me see here. Candace, feels like it sometimes. My friend is from is a nice place. Too many liberals in Canada. They can stay sovereign. It's the most useful word in the English language. And it's got so many meanings. It's got so many meanings. I mean, they all kind of mean the same thing. I mean, you're getting stuck. You're getting screwed, or you can screw off, or something that's got to do with something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just wore out. Hence why on the thumbnail for this live stream, I'm looking down because that was not intentional. That honestly was not intentional. That was a piece or a real quick photo of a prologue that I was doing for another video that morning. And, I had everything set up here, was filming. And I realized I was nodding off while I was doing that prologue. And when I went back and I looked through it, I thought that would make the perfect thumbnail. Me sitting here actually dozing off while I'm, because, business has increased. So I'm there, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 hours during the middle of the night after not sleeping the night before and coming home from work and trying to get 2 or 3 hours of sleep and then being up all day and doing everything around here I needed to do and going back to work again in the heat. There's very little air movement back in that kitchen. The dining room and everything stays nice and cool, but with 9 pilot lights burning in the kitchen area, um, it don't get very cool in there. There's been a couple of times I wished it wasn't illegal to take your shirt off and make dough just to feel the cool, because what little bit of air I can get moving back there with the small fans, it's not penetrating my clothes, so I'm got air blowing on my face and my hands, and everything else is sweating. So, holy crap! They shut the highway for the next 20 kilometers. Oh my God. Give me just a second, guys. I want to go say good morning to the wife since she just got home, and I got to use the Tinkle room because I didn't get to do it before we started because I was working on the next paranormal flashback for the Paranormal Papa Investigations channel. Um, for those of you that didn't know, we had a second channel. We have a channel now that's strictly for our paranormal. Sadly enough, I can't live stream on there yet because it's only got like 25, 26 subscribers. The views are astronomical, though. They're going, 400 some odd views in just a couple weeks. But yeah, let me go say good morning to her and use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. You guys, bash government or whatever while I'm gone and have fun doing it. And I'll be right back. Oh, ouch. Crap, my back. Oh, my back, my knee. Make this rain stop so my arthritis goes away. Oh, if I was a woman, I'd never leave the house. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh, what do we got here? Went to bed at 8:30. Woke up at 10 due to low blood sugar. Alarm. Got up. Got some carbs. Back in bed at 12:30. Woke up to another alarm. What I saw was as 5:26, which was actually 52%, and the real time was 2:55. Man, I don't know. The son's blood sugar started dropping last night. Got down to 52%. So mom threw a couple frozen pizzas in the oven before she left for work last night. And the kid ate 3 pieces of just a normal, crappy, boxed frozen pizza. And normally, her his blood sugar slowly creeps its way back up. And it wasn't 20 minutes after he ate. I looked at my phone, and we have the follow system for the blood sugar monitor that he wears on his leg, and it showed 149. And I went through and pulled up my open app thing and swiped 4 of them off my screen, closed it back down. My phone said blood sugar was 150. I'm like, wow, that went up pretty quick. And went back and looked less than 10 minutes later. It was at 179. And then it was at 236. And I'm like, 3 pieces of pizza. And they were just cheese pizza at that. So, a bunch of carbs or a bunch of protein, no carbs. And, well, a little bit of carbs in the crust and stuff like that, which is actually very low. And he done the correction dose before eating it because of the carbs in the crust. But it was just a cheese pizza with pepperoni, so it was 85% protein. And man, I'll tell you what, shot that blood sugar straight up, and he's been running mid to low high 100s, anywhere between 152 and 172 all night long. It's just been a straight line, which has never happened before. Constantly changing. Slept on the bloody damn couch again last night watching TV because he managed to lose the remote to his TV. So now he sleeps on the couch. And does the doctor allow the Dexcom ranges to be the marks? They let us set up the Dexcom. So, the wife has the no data alarm set on her phone, and I don't on mine because I'd never be able to do anything in here because about 75% of the time we don't get any data on the damn thing. I have low alarm set at 50 and high alarm set at 270, I think. 250. So 50 for my low alarm, 250 for my high alarm. But other than that, yeah, they told him what it should be, and he gets to set his own alarm range. The Dexcom has an okay range from 70 to about 180-ish. I don't know. I strictly follow. Him and mom have gone to all the meetings because I'm always at work I was always at work. Now that I'm doing the night thing, they haven't had another meeting with his endocrinologist. But yeah, they told them everything about it. I just strictly follow on my phone. So yeah, I have absolutely no clue What's what? My duck wants 100 to be my upper range. Oh, yeah, see, I don't know. Oh, but yeah, if you guys remember from last Monday, we were having problems there at the end of the stream. Everything kind of froze up, and I was still talking. Then I had to type because for some reason the video itself froze up, or the video footage uh, froze up, but the chat didn't. Um, so we had the premiere set up for 10:15. I was still having issues with the internet at that time, so I was not able to be in the premiere. Internet signal is strong as hell this morning. Was yesterday too, so I set up another premiere for 10:15 this morning, over on Paranormal Papa Investigations, here on the tube. Uh, I was really surprised too because the premiere last week, Allegan, Michigan, our very first home investigation, done amazing with the views. But I've got another premiere set up for today at 10:15, just 15 minutes after uh, this ends. And as long as the internet holds out, I will be there today for that one. Um, I just made a passion fruit smoothie. I'm going to get in so much trouble for what I'm about to say, but I'm going to go on and say it just for the giggles. No, I'm not. Never mind. Passion fruit, subliminal message there. That's what I was going to say. Brilliant minds think alike. No, I was actually going to say there's just something about Sarah and passion fruit that just seem to be synonymous with each other. I mean, I such a lovely, passionate person. Of course, that's a lot of people. No, it's actually frozen and super tart. I had to add honey. That reminds me, I had a banana yesterday and it was not fully ripe. It was actually sweet, followed by bitterly sour. I couldn't finish it. Oh, uh, um, um, I've been there. I've been there. Those ones that are not completely ripe yet normally go on a bowl of vanilla ice cream. Go out and buy them, where they're not completely yellow yet. And if I have vanilla ice cream, and if we happen to catch it on sale, which the other day, our local grocery store, for some reason, they got on the internet thing now, where they're running online specials. So every day they have these certain little items. They do like spend $10, get this item for 99 cents. And then they have like a weekly item, like 2 weeks ago. Last week was a gallon of milk for 99 cents if you spend $10. So the wife went in and spent $10. I went in and rated the manager's special meat, spent $10. So we both got little, half gallons of ice cream. And then, picked up the milk because, well, it's good for you. Um, I honestly didn't know it would be so sour. I like a ripe banana better with smoothies and banana bread. See, I don't make banana bread until my nanas start to turn brown because, they're much softer and easier to mash up and deal with when it comes to banana bread. But when they're ripe, that's when I'll put them on cereal and stuff like that. If they're not quite ripe, they go on my ice cream, and then when they start to get to that brownish stage, that's when we play with nana bread and stuff like that. This was not a good sweet and sour combo. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, managed to get back. Like I said, definitely. If you don't belong to Paranormal Papa Investigations, take a real quick second, jump over on there, get subscribed. We will have a premiere 15 minutes after this ends today, and I will be there to chat during the premiere and explain anything that you guys may not be able to catch on to. Um, and then coming up on Wednesday, we will have part two of the Wednesday evening, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have the part. They were active. They were active. They tried to drink my power again, but I got really smart and I took extension cords with me. So that a lot of things that they were trying to drink on last time, they couldn't because I had extension cords, power strip, and charging ports. So every time that I'd notice a power drop, things would get plugged in, and they weren't drinky pooing no more. I do, however, have to replace the batteries in my pump. I made the EM pump here about a month ago, and it only puts out zero point 0.5 to 1.0 milligauss of EM power, but they drank it dry last night. They drank that sucker dry. They drained 4 AA batteries in a matter of just a couple hours. So yeah, do got to replace the batteries in that one, but they didn't get nothing else. Um, hey, I want a tip to make bananas last longer. Buy more of them. That's the best tip I ever found to make bananas last longer in your house is buy more of them. Because even though bananas are not good for a diabetic, yes, it's true, you're only supposed to eat about half a banana. The carbs, the natural carbs, natural sugars in a banana are terrible for a diabetic. My dietitian back when I first became a diabetic would flip snot on me for putting 2 bananas on a banana split, or even just chopping up a whole banana in my cereal or something. Um, no, no, no. Have you looked at the carb levels in a banana? It's like eating blueberries. 3, 4, 5 of them are fine. 55 of them are not. We had one laying on the counter for 8 or 9 days, and it was still perfectly good. No